Hey guys, BoarControl here, and today I'm going to be walking you through some Galakrond games, giving you an idea of how to optimally play the deck. And first, we'll start off with the deck list. Here I have the deck I prefer the most. You can play slightly different cards if you like. Feel free. Double Sap, Double Faces Corruptor, very viable cards. I quite like playing the two Boom Bristol Bullies, just to annihilate the Rogue matchup and the Warrior matchup right now. They seem very powerful, and then Zodiac's a good defensive tool against all the Hunters on ladder, but like, you could definitely swap out these cards if you wanted to. If you can't afford some of the cards with Dust, can't afford Flick, good replacements would be second Sap, second Faces Corruptor if you're missing any of these cards. Deck should still function well, provided you do have the key cards, which I'd say like Edwin, Tog, Galakrond, Kronks. They're very key. You don't need necessarily the Bully, the Flick. They're not like 100 necessities. Of course they're good, and I would advise playing them, but you don't need them per se. In terms of matchup of this deck, Mulligan stuff, I can show you some of the stuff over on HS Replay. If I bring that up now, you can see here win rates and various matchups. So in the aggressive matchups, what you're looking for, let's go with the Hunter matchup for instance. Ferrocat, the Nuts, 1-drop, helps contest all the early game minions. Of course, backstab, removal, great against them. You just don't want to take too much chip damage, and then once you have board against Hunter, you can be the aggressor then suddenly. So yeah, for sure, keeping all of these cards that are in green here, basically. I don't know, I wouldn't necessarily keep Togwaggle for sure, but yeah, all of these keeps... Miscreant going first, probably dip on that one, but yeah, I like keeping the praise even without the cat, just in case you draw the cat. It's just such a powerful opener that can just win you the whole game super easily. In terms of other Mulligan matchups, another matchup Warrior you probably face a lot. This is when the Galakrond becomes very powerful. Basically, anything but Hunter, you're seeing the Galakrond right at the top. Yep, anytime you're on the coin, I imagine you see... Wait, Edwin's so low against Priest, I guess. But Edwin against Druid, or Edwin on the coin, you always want to keep the Edwin. Pretty simple stuff there. Have a look. Other matchups made. Yeah, same usage of Cat. Togwaggle as well. Very powerful card in the matchups where you don't die. So I'd advise keeping Tog against the Rogues. I'd advise keeping Tog against the Mages. Just anything you think is going to be slow. Here we have Paladin. Normally Mech Paladin. In this matchup, keeping the Sap makes a lot of sense to get rid of their Mech. Cat backstab. You just need to kill their mechs, so keeping early game cards as well. Bit similar to the Hunter matchup in that sense. But yeah, that's pretty much all it is for the Mulligan. Now we're going to go into some games. Okay, here we have a Warrior. Seal Fate, very useful for killing Bomb Wrangler. Praise Galakrond. I like keeping it just to cheap invoke. If you draw Ferrocat, it's just insane on 2. Okay, 3 invokes Galakrond. You know the drill. He greets me.
Hail, friend.
The classic greet back squelch here. That's the optimal response to a greeting. When the emote wants the gonna emote. Oh, okay. Tog as well. Let's see what he does. Town Crier comes down, that's fine. So we know he has Town Crier or Sail in hand. So we just easy seal the fate here. Okay, try and get some lackeys down before the Tog turn, but the lackeys normally die. I could have saved Seal of Fate for this, but he doesn't always have it. We also do have the Abyss to kill it, so it's okay, I think. I'm going to play the Ethereal Lackey because I wanted to tank the bomb.
Justice is mine.
Sweet, it tanked the bomb. Turn 4 he plays a 2-2 and trades here. Then I pay my 5. He hasn't invoked a Tortoise, no Sail over in. I'm just going to stab. I'd like to hold stab sometimes, but I don't think it's worth holding stab here. Yeah, like you'd much rather stab at 4-5, right? I'd much rather. This is a much better stab target, but I think it's fine to do it this way. Like the 1-2 dead means there's like a bit of he can't trade 1+4 into my 5, right? Could go for the preemptive backstab here. What does preemptive backstab prevent? This trade and then me having to face tank. I don't mind face tanking a 4-1 that badly when I'm on 27. Inner Rage copy. Was this the punish? Don't think this is something you really play around particularly. See if I can hit some removal here. Okay, cheap shot's decent. What the cheap shot allows us to do is get into this Bloodsworn and kill it. I really didn't want to take the 9 this turn, so I went for this to see if we get anything. Could have gone for a Snip Snap play as well, but this play is really nice. I was hoping to hit like a Vis over cheap shot, obviously, but now we get to go Lackey Tog. We draw 3 cards, any invoke card fully upgrades the Galakrond. Okay, he's only on 1 invoke, so this Conks isn't too much of an issue. Yeah, so it's always Wondrous Wand off Tog, always. Like, okay, occasionally Zyrus Crown if your hand's full, but I can't remember the last time that I played a Galakrond's Crown, to be honest. Loads of insane draws off the wand here. Boombuster Buddy, bonkers in this matchup. Oh, only 1 minion? Damn. So we know he has Galakrond in hand, he just doesn't have any invokes, it seems like. Okay. So, you don't really want to play 2 buddies at once. It's just a bit of a waste to play 2 buddies at once, really. Okay, Micromi comes down. We can dagger down this. Then we just kill this. Obviously, Kronk's post Galakrond is best. Since I have a 0 mana Kronks in hand, I'm just going to play the Galakrond next turn. Unless, I mean, if I draw an Invoke, I'll play the Invoke and then Galakrond, but even then, maybe it's correct to Galakrond even if I draw an Invoke. Just because we can go, the buff on this is so insane. Oh, he has no playable cards? Okay. Man, this game's giga over. Bullies just means he has no playable cards again. I just should have hit the 1-1, but I mean, should have still fated this, right? And then evolved it. Yeah, swing the weapon. You see how strong the buddy is here? Just if you can get ahead and play buddy against warrior, boom, game over. This is why we play 2 of the bullies. He's gonna have to pass again. It's just all the invokes are battle cries. Galakrond's a battle cry. Like, what can he even play? It's just nothing. Oh, Galakrond. Bleh. Yeah, I think the game ended. Oh, Edwin. I could make such a big Edwin this turn. Yeah, he's had enough. Just gotta withstand the early game, and then you're good to go. Okay, Rogue Mirror. You probably queued this matchup a lot on ladder. Okay, so very expensive hand over here. Going first in the Rogue Mirror. I mean, I can show you the stats again from HS Replay. You can see Highest Bow and Togwaggle is not the greatest. I still like it a lot though. It can be punished a lot by Bully. Bully's really good against Tog. Tog is a very borderline keep going first. Very much meh. I think it's very okay to keep it, but nothing amazing. I'm a greedy guy, so I'm keeping it, but this could be a... I'd advise keeping it on the coin. It could just be a mistake to keep it, to be honest. You really need to hit the step. Okay, in these scenarios, Ferrocat,
Justice is mine.
it's not worth punching it twice. Unless you have no turn 3 play and need to re-dagger, that's the only reason really to swing the dagger. Oh, he's playing this deck. So he's playing Highlander Rogue. So Highlander Rogue is very different to just playing the normal mirror. Highlander Rogue is very powerful on turn 9 because of Dragoncrown Extraza. So you have to be wary of that. That can blow you out of the game. Like, there's no good answer to Dragon Queen in this deck, so you need to try and finish it by turn 9 or maybe play a bully. Okay. Probably need to sap this. Again, just pick the cheapest dragon normally. Okay, yeah, I need to sap this. It's tough for them to play lots of cheap cards because there's only one Backstep, one Shadow Step in the deck, so Edwin won't likely come down very big again. Hopefully. Next turn, maybe I can get a Lackey down and then Tog on 6. That would be the hope at least. He has a rubbish Evolve Lackey there, fortunately for us. My Witchy Lackey's never going to stick, is it? I don't think the Witchy Lackey's going to stick, so I'll just play my strongest minion here, which is the Baxadread. It's a bit annoying since he has Lackeys in hand, he's going to spread wide, but I don't think I can do much about that. Oh, he just has double faceless Lackey. Well, that's pretty good for him. Wax, give me life. Okay, I have the Witchy Lackey Tog next turn. And then we draw 3 cards from turn 8. Hopefully we can draw this Boom Pistol Bully, maybe. Okay, he's invoked twice. They never fully invoke as Highlander Galakrond Rogue. They never fully invoke. Yeah, I would have liked to have killed that 3-1 with a dagger or something, but it's okay. If he wants to 4-trade my Snip Snap, I'm really happy about this, because the damage isn't hitting me in the face. Any damage not going into my face is good for me. Yar! Okay, we can kill this. This is still a 2-drop here. Actually an okay evolve. I think it's probably worth turning my unusable 3-drop into a average of 4/4 minion here. It's quite a big upgrade in stats. Yep. It's just a big upgrade in stats for the Shadow Step there. And for 0 mana, huge upgrade. So you just have to notice when Shadow Step is just good. Like here it's just good. Sometimes you want to hold it for Leroy, sure, but I see people holding it all game. Like you don't want to hold it forever. Okay, am I about to get scammed? Scam number 1? No, that's not a scam. Scam card number 2. We're going to do some scamming ourselves in a minute, so... He's trading so much here, it's insane, actually. I think he has to have, like, Dragon Queen in hand, otherwise these trades don't make much... Oh, he's Edwinning me, maybe? No, he already Edwined me. What am I talking about? I don't really know what's going on. So we have to invoke twice. Okay. Now we're talking. I guess I seal it for his face, because if I seal it the light well, it will just heal itself. So I'm fully invoked, ready to go. This is just a complete scam, as per usual. I mean, the whole deck is a scam. Oh, excellent scamming over here. Next turn, more scamming. But yeah, the Wondrous Wand, this is why I keep the Tog, because Wand just ends it. But I wouldn't necessarily advise keeping Tog. It's very borderline. Let's put it that way. Okay, so that cost 0 originally from Galakrond, so this made it cost 5. So Bully putting in work. Let's go, Galakrond. Okay. Oh my lord, this is giga illegal. I'm gonna go for the board buff. The board buff is the nuts. So he could Kronks me back. But my board's big enough, I think. We're also held back on this shield. Can play the shield next turn. Yeah, he could play Kronks back on me. It's not good enough, right? Some excellent scamming here. Yeah, nice. Oh, the Hunter matchup. So against Hunter, you're going to want to keep Praise Galakrond. So Hunter could be Highlander Hunter, it could be Dragon Hunter. You want to keep the Praise Galakrond, you're looking for the Backstab, looking for the Pharaoh Cat, looking for the Seal Fate. Those are the key cards. On the coin, you can keep the Miscreant too. Like here, I'm just keeping the Praise and we're running for the Cat. Or Snip Snap as well as the card you want. The Dragon Hunter really relies on getting repetitive minion damage in. So if you can shut down the early game, you really shut down the whole game plan. Then they just have to resort to playing the weapon and smacking you with the weapon loads of times. And you can withstand the weapon. Like you do play Taunt, Shield of Galakrond, Ziliax. Watch out for that. And then the Rottnest Drake as well. Try and make sure you have some tokens to play on Rottnest Drake. The Rottnest Drake power turn on 5 can often be a problem. Boomster Bully can stop it too. But it's really just all about killing their initial minions. Tog can of course be a game ender, but you have to survive till then. Okay, he has 1 keep. This guy normally plays Highlander Hunter, but of course you can't be. You never really know what your opponent's playing on ladder. Like just a name. Roping turn 1. Yep, very tough turn 1 play here. Don't dagger this twice. It just isn't good. You want to save the dagger to deal 1 damage to things. I'm gonna play Snip Snap to contest it.
The moment is upon us.
Yeah. If you don't use Hearthstone Deck Tracker, it is very useful. I have the Invoke counter here, I have damage on board counter. I have 1 damage from my Wicked Knife, he has 2. Makes things just a lot easier. He's got a tough decision here. Just, so... Crystallizer, okay. So that tells us a lot of information. This isn't Dragon Hunter, this is Highlander Hunter. And what this means is that we have to watch out for the power turns. Power turns on the coin is turn 6 coin down to Bran, as well as obviously the Dragon Queen, and then there's Zeph at any point. You want to play around the coin 7 because it could be Siamat either, and the way to do that is just to have a taunt in place. So you can often get Ziliax or Shield or Titanic Lackey. Just make sure you have a taunt so King Kush doesn't smack you in the face. King Kush going face is probably one of the highest win rate plays in the whole game. Stormhammer. If he full trades here, that's quite nice. It's just a lot of damage just in going face, basically, if they full trade. Okay, it's also fine for me if he doesn't full trade, because this is activated now. I'd love a Fairy Dragon here. No Fairy Dragon offered. Bigger Warp is way too slow. I mean, all these cards are too slow. Looking at my hand, right? When am I redaggering? Never. So this play here is to sorry, I don't know why I said redagger. Anyway, my point being, I have no mana for the next few turns. I need to have a minion on board for my Faceless Corruptor. By doing this, a minion on board for Faceless Corruptor is possible. That's my main play next turn is Faceless Corruptor, right? And if he wants to spend 3 damage on my 1/1, that's fine by me. Like here, just making sure you have a minion up for Faceless Corruptor. Like, it's not doesn't look like a good Abyss, right? But redaggering here I think would be a big throw, because you'd be forced to play Waxadread next turn. When you don't really want to play the Waxadread. It's hard for Hunters to deal 1 damage. There's Desert Spear and Springpaw. He's not going to play Desert Spear with Stormhammer up, so killing this 1/1 is a bit annoying for him. Oh, 3 damage to my 1/1? Yeah, nuts. Looks like he's going for an Edwin play here. Yuck. All I have to say about that is yuck. Okay. I could Leroy his Edwin, but it's just not a good play. If he has the Rottennest Drake here, then it's probably game over. But next turn I can go Ferrocat, Faceless Corruptor. Get some tempo. I have to hope the Highlander deck doesn't always have like perfect cards. They only play 1 of each card, right? So it's unlikely he has Drake and a Dragon. And it's possible though, obviously. This gives us the chance to scam. We could just draw the Waxadread candle straight away. Okay, is he double trading here? Okay, no instant scam, unfortunately. This is a weird spot into the game. Turn 6 is like Varanus, but nothing really particularly stands out as a play for them. Faceless Corruptor like plus Ferrocat does kill this. Could also play Kronks, but I've only invoked 1 time. Let's start with Cat and see what happens. Could also be a miscreant. Okay, this is a good play next turn potentially. It isn't very good to Faceless Corruptor double trade. I'm gonna hope I scam something off this. Taunt Lackey would be amazing. Damn, if I'd got a card from another class here, we could Vendetta. No card from another class, unfortunately, though. Probably just the Wax Mansu then. Just gonna spend all my mana. Very important to spend all your mana playing Rogue. You have so much mana in cards. You really need to spend all your mana each turn. -6 here is gonna suck. If you do have any questions about any of these turns, feel free to drop them in the comments. Okay, Ursatron, Hero Power. So yeah, it's looking like it's turn 7 is going to be the power turn. So what do we have? I have the Faceless Corruptor. If he does have King Crush, sometimes you just have to say in Hearthstone, I'm going to lose to a card, and I think we might just say we lose to Dynatome and Bran here. Faceless Corruptor looks like the most powerful play by a mile, and then I can play the card 2 afterwards. If he has the Faceless Corruptor, then yeah, congrats to him. Okay, Voodoo Doctor. Oh, what a play. Okay. Nice, nice. Voodoo Doctor keeps me out of range of like dying to his hero power, potentially. If he does play King Crush. Obviously I just took the playable card there. No Zephyrs to clear the board.
Vengeance is near.
Does he have the Bran? Not swinging with the weapon, don't plan on redaggering anytime soon. I have 10 power myself plus Leroy, so like step and almost lethal. Yeah, he doesn't have the Bran. Nice. So I'm not really scared of my life total that much now. I need to kill this without facing. I think I'm going Seal Fate, Lackey, Edwin. Next time we can go Tog with the Lackey that sticks, and then play and then with the Tog we can play the Wand, right? Yeah, I just want to keep 2 Lackeys on board here, so the Tog's most likely to be playable. Don't think he has a good response here to my Edwin. Very unlikely he can clear my board as well. I just don't feel like I'm under enough pressure to need to play the card 2. Yeah, but you can really exploit some decks. Like some classes just don't deal the extra damage needed to kill lackeys. Like if you're against Rogue, your lackeys always die, but against these Highlander decks, like they really just don't deal 1 damage very efficiently. So sticking lackeys pre-Tog is just very viable. Okay, there's the top deck Bran. Okay. So I have Step and the Vis are lethal. 3 and 20. Well, it's actually 3 and 19. He has to go face here if he wants to win the game. I'm sure he'll work that out. Oh, there's the step. Nice. Yep. This is the power of like not playing too defensively, allows you to kill them. Boom. He had a strong opener, had the Edwin with his F, had the Bran, albeit a turn late, but still. Lovely stuff. Yeah, so if you do have any questions about Galakrond Rogue, this is the place to ask. Any questions about Mulligan, you can post screenshot stuff, anything in the comments. Feel free. But yeah, this is the list, and yeah, I hope you enjoyed the games. Thanks for tuning in. Drop a sub if you enjoyed. There will be more content like this coming your way soon on the channel. So yeah, wait for that. Coming soon.